Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Jay here, aka Mojo Autographs, aka admin, former admin, aka moderator. Um, yeah, by the title of this video, if you guys are watching this video, I just want to say thank you, first of all, for the support you guys have always given. And this isn't going to be a sob story video. Like, we're just going to get to the point here. Um, so, the truth about Autographs 101. I think at this point, if you don't know what Autographs 101 is, then just just forget about it for right now. But if you've been a part of Autographs 101, I'm just gonna say it. We had a good ride. Okay, in 2014-15, we hit 10,000 members. I was graphing in LA. We were sharing stories. And all the graphers were meeting each other, spring training, and 101 kind of blew up. But the truth about Autographs 101 is I am not the creator of Autographs 101. Okay, we're going to make that straight. He created the page, and I was running a YouTube channel with talking about in-person autographs. Like a lot of people that you guys don't remember, like U Miami 89, Celtics Maniac 18, they're not even around anymore. But if you go on YouTube, those guys were like my idols, like in terms of whatever, like the admins that we call now, like the people that are big dogs in the autograph thing. That like kind of like, no, I'm not talking Steiner, I'm talking more like people that like, run pages or autographs or whatever. And YouTube was the big deal. And then Facebook, we had thought of the idea of, dude, what do you do when you wake up in the morning and Facebook? You check Facebook. I knew about sports graphing, I knew about sports collectors and sports card forum. I just knew you had to pay, and we didn't like that. But Mike created the page, and like I told you, I was running a big YouTube channel. And basically what happened was he brought me on, and I brought everybody I could from YouTube. I promoted Autographs 101 for a long time. And I'm not going to sit here and say like, yeah, dude, I did everything. But like, I promoted it, and it blew up. Autographs 101 blew up, and we had a ton of people that were like, kind of shifting through with admins and whatever. But by the end of it, I was like doing most of the stuff. And what happened was Mike was into it, and then he kind of fell off. And he did his thing, and I kind of kept going with it. I was still doing YouTube, and we were doing our thing. And really, when I went away to college in 2013 is when I kind of fell off the page a little bit. I didn't graph really. And then in 2014 through 2016 or whatever, I was like, the page just blew up. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, I would tell people, and then there was a point when I would meet people, and they would know that I was the admin of Autographs 101. And there was like a transition of like me promoting the page in person to people coming up to me saying, dude, what's up, Jay? Dude, I make a lot of money off your page. Dude, your page is awesome. I met cool people on there. And that's amazing. And all I ever wanted to do. So the backstory of 101 is, yes, he created it, but I was brought on when it had like maybe 200 or 500 members, if that. Like, what's 1,000 members these days, right? It's nothing. There's another group right now with like 1,000 members. So, but it was smart at the time, and nobody had done it, and that's why it was perfect. And it was low key for a while. Like, people were talking about like sports trades and stuff like that. It wasn't like airport graphing. There was no like any of that stuff. It wasn't like that big. But yeah, that's the truth about 101. I mean, how like the origins, if you guys really want to know. The other truth, though, and this is my truth for the whole situation, is the other admin was not really plugged in at all. And he'd message me here and there and try to promote stuff. And the one thing I never wanted to do with 101, and from the bottom of my heart, I tell you this, like, I like money, but at the same time, I'm like totally about the idea of like, I don't know, I'm kind of like not torn on like making like a fortune, I never thought about making a fortune with the page. I kind of like the experience and the graphers, and I always used to say it, I want people to make their fucking money, or make their money, and post their stuff, whatever. The only time I ever messed up was when I did ask for a promotion thing, because somebody infused in my mind that I could make millions. And I decided, when I was drunk the night before, and I posted, I was like, you know what, from now on, I want 2 11x14s from your private signings, you know, and that was stupid. I could have handled that better, but I was being greedy, but also was being an idiot, and I listened to someone, which if I could have redone that, I would have just said, hey, like, if you have an extra item, you want to hook it up, like, that'd be cool. If not, keep doing your signings, keep doing your shit, because you're making hella money off the page. But anyway, that's the one hiccup I did have. And oh god, dude, trust me, I took the shit end of the stick on you know what, the suit, if we want to get into stuff. And about that, I can talk about it all I want, but what I can tell you is it was a shitty, a messed up thing that I had done and gotten involved in, and I didn't think what went on with the whole images, I didn't think what went on was the, like, I didn't even know it was that big of a deal. And it's crazy, but it's what happened with that, and if I could sum it up to give anybody closure, is the digital file exchange was just like an absolute shit show, and like the whole spaghetti thing was terrible. And I can talk about it, but like it was just a crappy situation, and it's never going to happen again. Like, especially if I find out, I can just report it, and like I'm never going to do that again. You know, I'm not going to do that stupid digital file, any of that bullshit. It's terrible. It was a crappy situation. So that happened in 101. And when that happened, everybody kind of like, you know, spread out, and we kind of like tried to regulate. And then we realized that, oh crap, it's not that we ran a forum. It's the fact that like it just happened on there. Like it was unlucky that what had happened on 101. Because it happened on other sites, but nobody talks about what happened on Sports Collectors with what happened, right? Nobody. You guys are still members on there, right? Yeah, like that's crazy to me. Like I'm not gonna slander the guy that runs it, but they got off easy, you know. So it's, I mean, not really easy, but in the sense like nobody talks about what happened on Sports Collectors. Everyone just associates 101 as the biggest shit show because that's where it did happen, and I totally get that. So I won't bash anybody else on that. So I mean, I get it. But when that happened, you know, things fell off. I took the hit though, you know, like just saying. But it's okay. I made a mistake. I screwed up myself. Like I had actually made mistakes in that, and I own up for it, and I'm way more like, you know, I'm 24 years old. I'm a little more like chilled out and mature, and I'm living an honest life now, to where like, you know, if I did do anything wrong to you personally, or you felt like I mistreated you in 101 or outside of 101, you know, water under the bridge, if I can make it right when I see you, I'm totally down to do that. Otherwise, like, I'm just a different person. I was in a different mindset when I did make some terrible decisions. I probably treated people really bad and poorly and unfairly at times. But for the most part, I had people's back because I just was policing 101, and that was my job. I made sure people got their money back if we could get it back. I kind of made sure there was no scamming, which there wasn't. Our rap sheet was good. I'm not trying to brag, but like with me, with my help, Howie, Carrie, and like a bunch of people in 101, man, there was a lot of like older like kind of guys in 101 like would help me police the group a lot. And I really respect that, because there was times when I did not have my head on straight to even like manage everything. There was so much going on. But anyway, we'll transition to this like last few parts. So what's going on right now? So what's going on now is I have no freaking idea. My other admin's making a premium thing for subscriptions, and he wants to make money doing that. Okay, and I'm not getting a cut from that. I didn't even really ask for a cut. I kind of am very confused on what's going on in that sense. But what I can tell you is he's pretty much doing what he's doing, and I've been demoted to moderator, and I have no explanation for that. He and I, like, our contact is super like slim right now, like limited to the point where we just want to like, I just want to keep peace with him, and kind of like if something happens, you know, we address it. And you know, with this happening right now on the page, I'm literally watching my notifications explode. I think you know, some changes do need to happen, and I texted him, and I think people are on the edge right now, but I have nothing to do with the fee subscription. Autographs 101 is still gonna function normally, but I don't know. I didn't take anybody's money. I haven't taken anybody's promotion stuff. If you sent stuff, I never got it. So I haven't taken a dime out of anybody for that, to clear that up. And I don't know, I'm not here to like, crap on the page. Like, it's not, I'm here to tell you like how the group started, what's been going on, what happened, and like where we're at now is like, it's pretty much like in the air right now. I'm a moderator on the site. I'm still like, making sure there's no BS going on. But like right now, the page is it's blowing up. So like, and like it's going down. Like the page is going downhill right now with what's being posted on there. And I want to type, and tell everybody what the heck's going on. But I've been like telling like some of my closer friends. But if I do this video, I hope it clears it up enough to tell you that like it's not, Autographs 101's never going to be what it was in 2014-15. And if you had the chance to be a part of that, I'm gonna tell you that was the greatest thing I ever experienced, was to do Autographs 101 on there. I didn't make this video to brag. I really made this video to explain from a genuine like perspective, like what the heck's like really like, what's the truth behind all this. And the truth, and I'll end on this, is I have nothing to do with what's going on with the prices and a paid group. I would, if I had it my way, Autographs 101 would be free and functioning like it normally was, and I'd still be an admin, and I'd still be helping people out, and making sure everything works out. So if you guys have any questions, you can message me on Facebook or just send me an email. I don't know. That's all I got for today. All right. Bye.